Eddie coming to you live here from Trump National. You know, it's a beautiful day, about 97 degrees, humidity, life is good. No matter what it is, 365 days a year, when you're in sunny South Florida, you're only going to get the best. The very best of what life has to offer as far as weather-wise, and all kind of activities are all done outside. But, you know, I'm going to take this moment. We're going to talk about my dear friend, Donald Trump. Okay, let's start at the beginning. Donald Trump. You think of his name, you think of 5-star. You think of the best, the very best of what life has to offer. Around the world, when you see the name Trump up on a building or a restaurant or a marquee, you know you're going to get the best service of all. Okay, he's a true businessman. $10 billion didn't fall from the sky. The man worked for it. 67 years old, and he stands there and he tells it the way it is. Now let's take a look at these other candidates that are trying to run for president that think they're going to do something. Huh? They're all politicians. And what have they really done in their life? Nothing. They know how to talk. They know how to lie to the American people. They knew, and you know what? You look at all the failed policies in the United States of America. These are the people that voted for them. Huh? You got senators, you got governors. You know, they can't even run their own self, and they think they can run a whole country. All right? Just take a look at their back track record. Look at where the United States of America is today because of the politicians that we have had in this great country over the last 60, 70 years. Okay? You got a guy that comes up that says, you know what? I already built an empire, a brand worldwide. You know, I want to help America. He doesn't need to do this. He wants to do it because he's a true American. That's what it's all about. These other politicians with their empty lies and promises, once they get in office, you don't hear a word they have to say because they don't amount to anything. Right now, I bet you half of you can't even name off 5 of the candidates that are running for president because they don't mean anything. The only one that stands out is Trump. And you know what? You can try to badmouth him. You can try to do whatever you think you're going to do. All right, you want to talk about his history. You want to talk about breast pumping. Let me explain something to you. Me, the minute I saw that attorney on there spewing her bullshit, the fact of the matter is this. You're in a deposition. You're being deposed today. Trump's there, a billionaire. He's got so many things he's got to do. He comes in to sit there and answer this attorney's questions. He's got 10 attorneys at $10,000 an hour, okay, running the court's time and doing this. And this idiot's got to get up and say she's got to go breast pump. You know, we don't have time. If that's what you got to do, you either should have done it before the deposition or get yourself a nanny and go home and do it yourself, okay? You don't schedule a deposition for a billionaire or anybody for that. If I would have had to come in for a deposition halfway through and while I'm paying my attorneys to stand here and listen to this, and you tell me you have to leave, I'd be calling you an idiot myself. All right? Yes, you are disgusting. You should be looking for a new job as an attorney instead of what you're sitting there crying to the public like you're some victim. I got news for you. And the rest of you. Fact of the matter is this, Donald Trump has it on all of those candidates because all the other candidates have a track record of what they voted for and who they voted for. Obama, the only thing he ever voted for, he was president half the time that he showed up as a senator of Illinois. What did he really do? He didn't do nothing. He was a community organizer, and they stick him in as a president. We've had enough. We need a businessman. United States of America is the greatest country in the world. It's the biggest business in the world, okay? We make trade and all of this. And you know what? We're getting screwed on every position because you have poor leadership, you have poor negotiators. You get a guy like Donald Trump, he's going to change all of that. He's going to take care of business. He's going to bring in his negotiators. He's going to bring in a team of forensic accountants. And he's going to say, you know what, we're going to get this deficit down. We're going to stop wasting money, all this bullshit that we're throwing money here and here and here and getting nothing in return. You know what, the American people should be living like czars. We should be living like Saudi Arabian kings. They're supplying the oil, and we're supplying the backbreaking and the work here in the United States of America, the greatest country in the world. All you got to do is take a good hard look and you say, you know what, Trump is our guy. Trump is the man. I come here, I eat his food, I see what he's done at all of his places around the world, and he is the man that can take care of business, and he's going to call it like it is. You don't like being called a dummy? Well, don't be stupid. Huh? You don't want to hear you're an idiot? Well, you know what? Start smartening up and go to school and get education. Don't think that you're going to stand in front of a guy worth $10 billion that's running a financial empire, and you're going to question his intelligence as to how he runs his business. Okay? Pick up that phone. Vote Donald Trump as president and make America great again. Woo!